Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com coming at you today for another shave review video. We are looking at the Supply Single Edge Pro, the adjustable injector blade from Supply Company. Looking forward to this. I got a lot of work cut out for it. Let's get started. All right, we are all lathered up. I grabbed my go-to, my classic for when I'm reviewing hardware. I'm going to keep my software neutral, constant. The barbershop from Razor Emporium, small batch soap. This is a vegan base, super easy to lather, lathers up in seconds. Look at those peaks, guys. Look at all that. Look at all that lather. Ah! It is seriously easy to lather. And great for hydration, great for slickness, comfort, post-shave feel, all those things you're looking for in a quality product. I wanted to really have some good stuff laid down in this foundation because I have got my work cut out for me. Somehow, in the midst of my very busy weekend, I did not shave. So today is a Wednesday and I shaved last on a Saturday, so that is 5 days of growth to go through. We are going to be using the Single Edge Pro. So all the Supply products come in this real handsome packaging, very reminiscent of Apple, the big white packaging with the beautiful image of what you have inside. Now this is the Single Edge Pro. I've used the Supply, and I own a Supply that's just a regular one with the 3 different base plates. This is their first take on the adjustable. And it came out a little while ago, and I just have not had an opportunity to use it. Let's see if there's any blades in here. There are, so I don't have to use these blades, but we are going to use the blades that come with it because that's part of their equation. There's some nice materials here. We got some getting started, need help, you know, all this cool stuff. In fact, this is really cool that you can text different words to different numbers and you're actually going to get some help. That's really unique and cool. And then how to load up the razor itself. Now, Supply is not the inventor of the injector razor. That goes back almost 100 years to Colonel Jacob Schick, magazine repeating company after World War I. He loved that semi-automatic rifle of loading a bullet without having to touch it with using a magazine. And so he kind of integrated that into a razor. Supply was made famous mostly by going on Shark Tank, and they got a deal. They're huge now, and they're kind of like a staple brand. And we've carried Supply for years, and I'm a fan of them kind of revitalizing the whole injector. For those who don't know, an injector is going to have a stiffer blade. Obviously, it's single edge, and it's going to have a stiffer blade feel. It's kind of similar to a straight razor. And the really cool thing, like I said, is this loading process. There's a hole on one side of the head, and this is called the key, and you insert the key into the razor head. That actually kind of pries the head open, and then you advance the magazine. Look at that. And they actually do have this little blade blank. This is not a blade that comes with it. This is like what's called a blank. And then you can pull this out, and now your blade is locked and loaded. It's pretty cool. The whole point is you don't have to touch the blade. You guys always see me when it's double-edged shave time and I'm touching blades. Ah, he's touching the blade. Oh, the sharp side! So the whole point of this is you don't have to touch the blade, and it's kind of a stiffer, thicker blade feel. And then this is also their adjustable, and so there's a little tiny adjustment wheel down here. This is going to basically drop the guard. I can see it dropping the guard away from the blade to get more gap. More gap means more exposure and closer shaves. I'm going to start off just out of curiosity. I know how much I'm going through. They have 6 settings on here, right, and 30 micro settings. I'm going to go middle of the road. I'm going to go at 3. So I can see the number 3. I've dialed a little wheel. The guards drop down. We're going to put the logo. They say put the logo flat against your face. Ready? Wow. That is super nice. I'm not exaggerating, especially after 5 days of growth. Oh, Feels so good to shave. And I chose very wisely. I was at the shop thinking about what I was going to review, and I was like, you know what? I almost thought about a straight razor, but I have another engagement this afternoon, and I was like, oh, what if I nick myself? I don't want to, have an issue because I'm going to be on camera later this afternoon for something. I was like, I know, a supply, and we hadn't reviewed this one yet. Seriously, setting 3 just feels phenomenal. But this is not about me, this is about you guys, and I'm going to dial it up. We're going to go to setting 4. My only first complaint, is that it's hard to see the number. And I have tons of studio lighting in here. The number is also black, and the wheel is black, and the razor is black, so it's a little hard to see that. I don't feel a major difference going to setting 4. Let's just keep on going. Back. I'm dialing all the way up. Maximum blade exposure. Engaged. Let's go to the other side. Honestly, I like it even more. No, it's fine. It's not scary at all. That is just mowing down the hair. Oh, yeah. I have always liked the feel of an injector blade. I think it is such a good feel. If you have a thick beard, I'm going to dial it down just a little bit for my neck. If you have a thick beard, if you have sensitive skin, I would highly recommend an injector. Or if you're kind of like I've been and not shaving as frequently, an injectors also could be a good suggestion for you. The problem with not shaving all the time, especially for me, and you're seeing a little bit right here, is my stubble actually just ends up causing irritation on my neck. My stubble is more likely to want to start getting irritated, kind of laying flat. Getting ingrown. Let's finish up over here. Yeah, that made quick work of it. Rinse off and see how we did. I made a mess of this sink. It's all right. Oh, love the towel down. That's like the cold rinse and the towel down is like one of my favorite parts of the process. Got a little bit of stubble left over here. I guess when I was on setting 3. I think for me, setting with this much stubble, I think it's probably 3.5, 4 was probably like a good area to be. It didn't feel dramatically different. I could feel a little bit more blade exposure throughout the settings, but it wasn't like a double edge adjustable where it was really noticeable. Especially like the Fat Boys, like the double edge, like the Fat Boys, the Gillette stuff. They bend the blades, they change angle, and they change gap at the same time. Whereas like the Rex Ambassador just changes gap alone. This is changing gap alone. So gap is just a distance from the bottom of the blade to the safety bar. That gap we measure is called blade gap, right? I'm going to finish off with some aftershave splash. I'm going to do a hybrid. You guys haven't seen this for a while. We're going to take some Parasso. I'm just kind of feeling a little dry. Parasso lotion, throw a little bit of alcohol splash. Best of both worlds. Hybrid time. Feels good. Kind of get the benefits, the moisturizing qualities with the lotion. And the nice stingy antiseptic, skin tightening feel, rose water, aloe, all that kind of other stuff from the splash. I should not have waited 5 days. If you guys are like me and your hair just starts getting long and irritating your skin, try to shave more frequently. My ideal time I've found is like every other day. I like the supply. And I like these blades. These are also proprietary blades. Not only do they come in a cool black container like this, looking at the back, these are Japanese-made blades, and they are made in Sekai City or Siki City. I can't pronounce it. Sekai? Siki? You tell me. In Japan, state-of-the-art technology fuses with ancient Japanese forging skills to produce the most renowned blades in the world. So I definitely dug this. If you guys have used a supply or another kind of injector, tell me below. If you've tried the new supply Pro Edge adjustable, tell me below what your favorite setting is. And if you do leave a comment, you're entered to win this, the Razor Emporium black and blue t-shirt. That's all I got today. Great shave, looking good, feeling much better, ready for the day, and we will see you next time at Razor Emporium. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel. Like this video if you liked it, and we'll see you next time, guys, for all things vintage shaving. See you guys.